Hello everyone, this is Robin from the NOAA team. We've received a few repeating questions regarding our contest that I would like to answer a bit and hopefully clarify for you. One of the questions that we've gotten a lot was what's the height of Hunter or our characters relative to the room height? So as you can see, this is Hunter. He's about like half a square that you guys got on the grid. In height. The grid that you guys got is different than the grid that you're seeing here on the walls. That's because the grid that I gave you guys serves more as a template, so you have an idea of where you want to place your walls and your objects. That doesn't mean it's like, oh, the room is only like 4 squares high and then the character is like, 2 squares already. No, the characters are half a square basically in height. So you'll fit about eight hunters, or 8 characters in in the room, on height, of course. Now, regarding the grid that I gave you guys, it serves more as a template, so you guys will have an idea. Think of it like a chessboard, where you think, okay, I'll place my wall somewhere on the left side of A1, and then I'll place, another piece. An object, I'll place it on like D4, but you don't have to fill the entire square, with just one wall. Feel free to draw, like I said, in free form, but it was just to give you guys some frame of reference when you make your stuff. Now, another question that I got a lot is, can I use 3D programs like Maya, Blender, Unreal, or Unity, or anything else? Yeah, you can, of course, you're free to do so, as long as the end result is a PNG or a JPEG, so that you can submit it into our Submit Now channel. At the end, we will pick a winner, and the winner will be chosen by our people in Patreon, the people that are our Tier 2 and Tier 3 Patreon subscribers. So if you would like, to give your own submission an extra edge, an extra vote, feel free to subscribe yourself and get a higher chance at winning. But make sure that it's a Tier 2 or Tier 3, because else you will not be able to vote. So with that out of the way, I also get asked a lot, what is the duration of the event? It's from February 1 till February 28. So now you have about 26 days left until the event closes. And afterwards, we will not have our winner immediately, because after February 28, we still need, to put the poll up on Patreon, and then people can vote. Also regarding the what you will be handing in, if you could please label your objects and your non-wall things in the area, that would be great, because then we have an idea like, oh, what is this square? Let's say you put a square right here in the middle. We are going to assume it is a wall unless you label it as broken minecart or broken UFO or a generator or whatever you want. Now regarding the theme of the map is Western with mining influences, as you'll see in a little bit. So please keep that in mind when creating your room, unless you feel like you can really sell your thematic. Be like, oh, I feel like, this underground area could really use some aliens or whatever. Feel free to do so. Keep in mind that people, might not be convinced and they will not vote for your concept, but if you can convince people, go ahead, let your creativity, flow. That's great, we love it. Now, the last one that people always ask me is, what do the nearby areas and rooms look like? So I'm going to show you around for a little bit. First, in this view, there's no roof here, that's because I removed it. So as you might see, here is a higher up area. This will be a walkway that I'll show a bit soon, but this is just a tunnel area. Here on the left, we'll have a very small walkway. It's just a ramp, and then you go into the next room. And then over here you have the longer ramp area. I removed the floor, forgot to put it back in. You'll see it in a bit. You go around here, And then here you arrive at the room that you guys are able to play now as the left cave area. So now let me make everything visible again. So let's see, visibility, show all actors. So as you can see here on this area, I made a small ramp. This will not be for you. You don't have to put this in. This is just what I did. Feel free if you want to create any other solution to get up here. It is just important that up here should be available. Over there should be an entrance, and over there. So we would go up here, and now we're here outside at the church above ground. So now we go back down, we go to the left here, we arrive at the second cave that we just made, and you might have seen on my stream or not. You guys haven't been able to play in this one yet. So that's one of the caves, and then over here you go through this area, and here you arrive at the cave that you guys have already played in, or some of you guys, you know, maybe you haven't yet. So what is important when you create this should be, well, at least that's my idea. If you have another idea, feel free to change it. My idea for this area was it is like a connecting area between all the three locations that we have. We have a cave here, and then from there you would go back outside. You have a cave over there that is similar to the other cave in that, you know, if you travel on the left, basically here, you would arrive back above ground, and then you have another exit here that will also take you back above floor. So that's kind of the idea. This is like an underground hub area that you come in to travel very quickly between all the three main areas above ground, cave 1 and cave 2. If you have any further questions, please, my DMs are open, so DM me on Discord. And yeah, hopefully this answered your questions. Thank you.